All right, welcome back, everyone. So, this week's update, I'm gonna go over a couple things and some concerns that I've had. I missed last week's update because I ended up ordering the Apex, and I've been trying to install it, and it has been a pain in the butt. We'll go over that. All right, so first I'm gonna do quick tank shot here. I've noticed my nitrates have dropped down. Last week I was having the real brown sand bed. So I was running the Chato a lot. Nitrates dropped down to clear on the Salifert test. My LPS and even my star polyps, they didn't seem to like it as much. And the sand bed cleared up. It went all the way white. The brown was gone. But then you can see like my LPS is not opening as fully. I mean, it's still a good size, but it's not open as full. And even my green star polyps closed all the way up. But I wasn't happy with that, so then I went back to dosing the Red Sea Reef Energy A and B just to get some aminos in there, some nitrate for them. But I started doing it again, and now the sand bed's getting a little bit brown again. But things, at least my star polyps are back out and open, so I'm a little bit happy with that. But I wish, I could have some nitrate and the sand bed clear up. Maybe it just needs some more time. But here's some shots of the corals. This one here, it's hard to see right up there on the top. I've noticed the little nubs on it. Let's see if I can get a closer view here. Are actually growing a little more. It was flat all the way at one time, but it's actually growing little nubs. This one here, right here in the front, is the PC Superman tabling. I see it's starting to encrust the plug a little more. The torch has still always been happy, even after low nitrate. Oh, also I had the Orange Passion. It didn't seem to be as happy because I raised my alkalinity just a tiny bit. And I think I was starting to get a little tip burn on it. So I lowered it down to try to get the intensity of the light. And it seems to be doing a lot better now. One of the things I keep saying in the videos is I'm amazed by how much my pink lemonade grows. Each week the nubs get bigger and bigger. So I'm excited for that, to keep seeing how that's going. I see the Garf Bonsai over here. It's starting to encrust a lot more. And actually this coral right here, the top half of it was totally brown like a week or two ago. If you look closely now, you can start to see it's starting to get the green in the middle, which is the color of it, and it's starting to get the bluish purple tips back. So that's a good sign. I'm happy with it. I'm also seeing, because the top half of this one was brown, this is the JKR Rainbow, and it's still mostly brown, but it's starting to see the tip of it starting to get their blue color back too. So I'm hoping everything's starting. The polyps are out on it real nice, so that's a good sign. Also here, they're starting to crust really far down onto the plug. Hopefully it'll hit the rock here soon. This is also the pink lemonade, and it's encrusting. It'll probably be on the rock soon as well. But originally when I was moving over the pink lemonade, I broke off a piece, and I didn't want to just throw it in the garbage. So I threw it on a frag plug and stuck it somewhere and see what happened with it. I ended up buying another cleaner shrimp just because they were a great sale. I think my local store had them for $8, I think. So I grabbed another one. So there's two in there somewhere. Let me see if I can get a shot of the other one. I think he's in the back there. It's kind of hard to see him. All right, so here's some of the issues that I had. My Chato before was growing really well. It's still growing well, but let's take a look down here. It's hard to see with this light, but let me see if I can get a view in here. Through this little chamber here, my bubble trap, the Chato was stopped spinning. And it was getting hung up right there. So the light was just like blasting it. And it was starting to die off on the side that it was catching up on. Even everything that was getting stuck there, like the little bit of algae grows right here. And it was even starting to die from the Chato just sitting on it. Oh, here's one of the other things I did. Before I was going with the Durso style, I had the two pipes that came down, and it would make a lot of bubbles going in here. So I've noticed that my pH was kind of low. It was like at 7.6, 7.7. And I was worried about it because I work from home, that maybe, and my son's here, that I was having too much CO2 in the air, and mixing with all the bubbles that was coming down there was dropping my pH. So I went and redid all the plumbing from the Durso to the Hervey and put on the gate valves to try to make a lot of the bubbles go away, because I have the hose from the skimmer goes right to the wall and right behind here to the outside to get fresh air in there to try to get my pH up. But it wasn't helping that much, I noticed. But I never knew I had a pH problem until I installed the Apex. Because my stuff grows, I've seen at low pH that things stop growing as fast. But mine was still growing, so I never thought about it. So I put the probes in. Kind of hard to see there. Let's see. The probes in, and it says my pH is like 7.6, 7.7. So I was worried about it. And that's why I went and changed all the plumbing to try to get less CO2 introduced into the tank and just have it come straight from the hose from the outside from the skimmer. But I've noticed even now, since I've done that, my pH still doesn't rise that high. It's just only getting to 7.85, somewhere in there. So I've went and bought probably 8 packets of pH calibration fluid to try to make sure my probes were not bad or uncalibrated, but they always seem calibrated. If I calibrated them and I stick it into the fluid, it comes up at 7 when you put it in the 7, and it's 10 when I put it in the 10. So my pH must be that low, but I'm not sure why. Especially, I leave the windows open right now, and so it's definitely getting fresh air, plus with the skimmer, but it's not doing anything. So I would like it to at least hit 8, but it's not happening. So a couple of weeks ago, I also tried out the new pellet food, the New Life Spectrum, the Ultra Red, to try to get back the orange in my Antheus. I've noticed my Antheus have turned more orange, but they don't eat the pellets. So I don't know what the change. Maybe it was just from the stress from the new tank coming in here. But yeah, they don't even eat the pellets at all. So I don't know why they turned back more orange or what it's from. Only a few of the fish eat the pellets, but so who knows? Also, so with the Apex, my biggest issue that I've been trying to have to do is I installed the DOS that goes with it for automatic water changes. I haven't finished hooking it up because I've been trying to get all these probes, the float switches, all installed so I don't end up flooding anything or taking too much water out through the water change. So I still don't even have it hooked up all the way. I've been doing a little bit each day, trying to get it all fixed. Hopefully by the next update, I have it all ready to go and I can do a video on how I have the automatic water change happening. I think I'm trying to do about 2 gallons a day through it. Try to get around 10%. It'll be a little under 10% a week through here. All right, so this is the update for this week. I appreciate you tuning in. We'll have another video next week. All right, thank you.